Welcome to Mind Games. Buckle up, folks, as we dive headfirst into the wild roller coaster ride of psychology, where 15 mind-boggling facts lie in wait for us. They're so mind-blowing that even your own brain will be like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. Ever had the sudden urge to squeeze a puppy because it's so darn cute, like a fluffy marshmallow tempting you to take a bite? Or yawned just because your friend yawned and you didn't want to feel left out of the yawn party? These are just some of the tantalizing brain teasers we're going to decipher today. Let's kick off this mind carnival with a fun fact. Having a backup plan is like having a pet turtle. It's great, but it might make you sluggish. Why, you ask? Not because your plan B is a grumpy old turtle, but because just knowing it's there, chilling in the corner, can make you a bit too relaxed about your plan A. Next, let's discuss the oddity of contagious yawning. Strangely enough, it's like empathy doing the wave at a sports event. You're right, my yawn can set off yours, like a chain reaction of boredom or sleepiness, whichever you let's dish on a curious human bias. Why is it that we're more inclined to help individuals than tackle large-scale problems? This phenomenon is akin to choosing to fight a chicken over a dragon. Experts link this oddity with our empathetic nature. Weird, huh? But don't run off just a cat that just saw a cucumber. We've got a whole lot more brain-twisting facts to unravel. Now that we've whetted your appetite, let's delve deeper into the brain's intricacies. Let's consider this. Do you remember the start and end of a party more clearly than the middle? That's the serial position effect at work. Our minds are wired to recall the beginnings and ends of events more vividly than the middles. Now consider this. Our brains have a bit of a negativity bias. We tend to focus more on the bad than the good. That's why it's beneficial to aim for a 5-to-1 positive to negative ratio in our daily experiences. Here's a tasty tidbit. Ever wonder why food tastes better when someone else makes it? That's because the anticipation of eating can reduce the excitement when you're the one doing the cooking. And finally, it might surprise you to know that we humans prefer bad news to uncertainty. Our brains dislike unpredictable outcomes and would rather know the worst than be left guessing. Our brains are wired in such fascinating ways, aren't they? But we're just getting started. Ready for more? Let's explore some of our brain's more quirky responses. Ever felt rebellious when your freedom feels restricted? That's a phenomenon known as reactance. It's our brain's way of pushing back when we feel our liberties are being tread upon. Moving on to something a bit more adorable, have you ever felt the need to squeeze something because it's just too cute? You're not alone. This reaction is called cute aggression, a natural response to overwhelming cuteness. Now, let's talk about confirmation bias. Our brains have a tendency to seek and accept information that aligns with our beliefs while disregarding any contradicting evidence. This often leads us into echo chambers, reinforcing our pre-existing notions. Lastly, ever wondered why those high school hits still tug at your heartstrings? Our brains form a stronger emotional connection to the music from our teenage years than any other period. Next time you feel like breaking the rules or jamming to your old high school tunes, remember it's all part of your brain's unique design. As we wrap things up, let's delve into some puzzling tactics our mind employs and their ensuing outcomes. Take our memories, for example. They're not as infallible as we believe. They undergo reconstruction each time we summon them, occasionally merging fictitious elements. Our mind compensates for the missing chunks of information, potentially leading to discrepancies. Then there's pareidolia, interesting phenomenon where our minds perceive faces in random designs. This occurs because our brains assign a significant value to recognizing faces, hence deceiving us in the process. Let's also highlight the Pygmalion effect, demonstrating that lofty expectations can enhance performance. This illustrates how our mentality can directly impact our capabilities. Finally, our brains are infatuated with instant gratification, explaining why short-term deadlines are more enthralling than long-term ones. This, however, can be a double-edged sword, as it could potentially lead to procrastination. So there you have it, 15 mind-boggling psychological facts that expose the complexity and intrigue of our brains. Bear in mind, comprehending our minds is the initial stride towards controlling them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more mind-bending psychological facts. See you in the next video.